Fragments of a rogue planet, a Mars-like sized planet, Theia. Pieces of it inside the Earth. I don't know if you all have heard this before. I've never really heard this before, but it sounds really interesting, and anything is plausible at times in this world that we live in, especially if we skip timelines. And you got the Mandela effect, and they say it's this mass, people have mass recollection of things that never did occur. So really, is there some truth to a Mars-sized rogue planet known as Theia, with identifiable bits of alien planet which is inside the Earth's interior? Hello there, Danny Lovett. So you all, this is interesting. I don't know who has heard of it before. I've not heard of it before, but it really does sound kind of strange. Let's look at some of the pictures of this Theia right here. Look, an ancient proto-planet may be buried in the Pacific Ocean. Now, wait a minute. The Pacific Ocean, isn't that where Cthulhu is supposed to be? Inside the Pacific Ocean at the point Nemo, that's where it's at. Nemo. Wonder if this would be around that area. See, that would be something to see. I'm going to make sure I can be heard. Because if I can't, well, what can you do about Gina? Nothing, I guess. I have no idea. I really don't. But this Theia planet right here, let me run this over right here and see it. Hello, everyone. I think you can hear me. Can you? Yeah, you can hear me, you all. You can hear it. We may have finally, look, scientists. Let's go to this inverse. I'm going to go to the inverse because it looks pretty cool. Look at that. You know, like it's great big planet. Like that looks like Mars. That looks like the moon. Doesn't this look like the moon? Look at the craters on this. Why does that look like the moon? Is that supposed to be the moon? Something hit the moon or something? No, I wanna see that. Let's see what that says, you all, because this is kind of wild. It's like the moon. I'm gonna get my face out of the way. Well, I'm not too in there. I'm not too in the way. I'm gonna put it right here, you all. Look at this. The aftermath. An ancient proto-planet may be buried beneath the Pacific Ocean. And they might be able to confirm how the moon is formed. Well, that doesn't even make sense. How the moon could have been formed from this ancient planet. Have you heard of it before? Hello, everyone. The aftermath of an ancient collision between Earth and a smaller proto-planet may be hidden deep within our planet's mantle, according to a new theory. Well, we got lots of new theories out there. We do. It comes from a team of scientists in Arizona who suggest the remains of an ancient prototype planet known as Theia may be found embedded in our own planet's interior, buried in the deep layers of rocks below West Africa in the Pacific Ocean. Well, let's go see Africa. We want to see West Africa in the Pacific Ocean. You know what I should do? I should type in Theia. See if Theia shows up in the ocean. It'd be kind of cool. Let me stop you right there. Oh, I just seen something that flashed on. Let's see. It's Theia. Theia and Africa. Well, Gina, you ain't going to get nothing on there. Can I do it? We're going somewhere. We're going to Theia Jewelry. Why do they say Theia Jewelry? So this is where Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa, you know that what they have here. They have the largest alien base in the world on Earth right here at Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. That looks kind of interesting, that oval shape. Why is it oval? So off the coast of West Africa, Theia is to be somewhere. Well, what's these lines in here? Look at these. Why are these lines going in here like that? What is under that water? Can you all see? Why are these straight lines here? Is there something underneath there? Are they always there? Because I don't ever recall seeing anything underneath the water that had straight lines like this. But if indeed Tabletown in Cape Town, South Africa is the largest alien base on Earth, I see structures in here. I really do. Let me see this. Can y'all see those lines? What is in there? There could be something underneath here. But I can't get distracted with that because it'd be easy to get distracted. What is inside the water? Can you see anything in here? Probably not. You see a bunch of water. That's all you're going to see, you all. So Theia is to be off the west coast of Africa. In the Pacific Ocean. Is that the Pacific Ocean? Is it? We got to go see. Let's type in the Pacific Ocean. Let's see, Pacific Ocean. We want to see where Theia might be at. No, it's not over there. That wasn't even, what's going on? See, this doesn't even make sense. That's okay. We're not going to watch it anymore because it's a little bit too distracting. Alrighty. So, oh, and the Pacific Ocean. So scientists, 52nd Lunar Planetary Science Conference. Okay, you said this right here, March the 15th. If it's correct, it provides the first direct evidence of the impact hypothesis that formed the moon. How could it form the moon and the moon be a perfect circle, which seems to be like the same perfect circle like the sun is in the sky? They both look the same when they're up there in the sky. If you see them side by side, they like the same size. The moon and the sun. This really doesn't make sense like that. Okay, let's look at this visual right here. The early solar system is what they said was formed. Let's see this. The young developing Earth. Let's read their thing right here. Planetary geochemistry. Sometime around 4 billion years ago, a massive object the size of Mars, dubbed Theia, collided with the young developing Earth, and the collision, so the theory goes, tossed the vaporized particles from the Earth into space and bound them together through gravity to the moon. Look at that. And it formed a ball? Did it? It formed a ball on the moon? The early solar system was a chaotic place. Well, I think it's safe to say that Earth is becoming a very chaotic place. If you live on this Earth, there's so many things that are going chaotic. It's like, I mean, we don't have stuff like this happening, but we have other things happening. We really do. That's how the moon was formed. But then the moon, okay, wandering body, it was captured. So the moon was formed either at the same time as Earth in situ, or that it was a wandering body captured by Earth's gravitational. Can you catch the moon? The gravitational field of the Earth, like a giant impact hypothesis. Well, we're not talking about that. We're not. We're talking about the mantle. They got this model. Now, see, I don't really want to look at that anymore because, no, we wanted to see Theia right here. We have found a chunk of it. Did they find a chunk of it? Where is it at? Oh my, 70 to 90% of the moon was made up of mushed and reformed Theia. Have you all heard of this? You all, don't forget it. Oh, wow. Very different from oxygen isotopes. They had similar composition. You think they destroyed the Earth and then they just created a new Earth? And maybe this is what happens. The Earth gets destroyed time and time again. And more theories come. More theories come. The idea that Theia fused with Earth originated a cloud of dust that went on to become Earth and the Moon, formed really close to each other. Luna Maria, lunar mantle, lunar. Gina, you are loony. You are not. I'm not. I'm not loony. I'm not. This is like the big beta moon making boom. That doesn't even make sense. The big beta moon making boom. They got oxygen isotopes. Oxygen isotopes. So why would they say this? I thought the moon. Let's listen to the moon. I'm supposed to be staying on topic. I really am. They demonstrate the mantle may be several percent intrinsically denser than the Earth's mantle, which enables the Theia mantle to sink to the Earth's lowermost mantle and accumulate into thermochemical piles that may cause the seismically observed continent size. Okay, what if inside the Earth there's a continent? What if there is something called an inner Earth? So really, what if that is right there? Yeah, they don't know. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. Hello, Susan B., Danny, and everyone. No, see, no. Now, this doesn't make sense. Because what if inside the Earth, let's do this. Because I don't think they did that. No, we got inner Earth. The Middle Earth theory. Let's come over here. Middle Earth theory. Let's look at it. Okay, and this is what we got. But they want to call it the hollow Earth. You can see it right here. So what if Theia is on the inside of here? And this is what it looks like. What if we're inside the Earth and we don't even realize it? Okay, what if we are? It's entirely, what if the Earth is hollow? What if there is no like core inside the Earth, like a molten core? What if there isn't? There may not be one. Let's look at these pretty visuals. Oh, so we got some nice visuals of it. So, Agartha, the land of the advanced races. Well, we certainly where we're at right now. See, everybody, there's got to be something to this. And if there's something to this, and you got the Admiral Byrd, and you got some people with Dr. Stephen Greer's saying that the flying saucers and ships and stuff, they are, is it interstellar? They're coming from inside the Earth. They're coming out of the Earth. They're coming out of the oceans. If there is a race of advanced species in the ocean, I was going to start off with beneath the ocean, there is like alien life. That's what I was, like an alien world hiding inside the Earth. Look at this. An underwater alien base found. Crystal clear city in Antarctica. So really, what if this Antarctica, right here, what if there truly is? Oh, look at this. That's a thing. What if there truly is cities in Antarctica and they're not telling us? And what if just inside the Earth, you got water in the Earth also, you all. You got the water in the Earth, and you got, what was that? These civilizations inside the Earth, even on the cartoons. You got the Finding Nemo. You got the Little Mermaid. You got Titan. You've got all that going on. And then maybe all the while, you got all of this going on too, because there's an ocean inside the Earth also, if you can see according to this. An ocean. They got forests. They got a central sun. But there's like an entry. Now, I don't know if you all have been to like Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. It's great big, and look, it goes inside the Earth. But it can't go in there if the Earth is got Theia fragments. If it's like molten lava, well, I can't think that it's molten lava. I really can't, because you can have like volcanoes, I guess, on the outside. You got some melting ice over here. You got some water underneath. You got sediment. See, they got different layers. It's like a ring of different types of layers around the earth. You can see it over here in this one too. Different layers. And that would really it would keep people out. But then you can go through here. I think that a lot of theories that are out there they're trying to throw us off. If you can have people's minds going in every single direction, then you can have divided people, because you'll have all different types of theories, and you won't have one gigantic cluster of people, like over 50% of the population, that believes a certain way. The central sun, the Shambhala, and Theia. These earlier things don't show molten lava. Well, let's look at this. Okay, well, we got something right here. We got a hypothesis. The complete shell of the hollow earth model. So what if they say, now this is really interesting. Now, what if they say there's molten lava in the center of the earth? Well, what if this would melt it? Okay, well, this right here in the center of the earth, what they're just describing this right here. And they're not telling us. What if right here? And they're trying to throw us off. But then look at these different layers right here. If this was like Theia, fragments of Theia, who's to say that there isn't an advanced race of beings inside the earth? There's bound to be. The humans cannot be the only species. Let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got all these different theories, these different eras right here. Oh wow, that looks kind of wild. It looks Pangea. Okay, let's look at this. Pangea right there. Jurassic age, the Cretaceous age, and the modern age. Did the earth get bigger? Why did they keep changing the models? And then what if it's like this? We got the flat earth theory. What if we've got this and can you picture this inside the earth? This could fit your flat earth inside the earth with the central sun. I think you could fit it in here. It might work too, because there's clouds. There's clouds in here. You got oceans right there. You got clouds. You got a melting ice. You've got that. I'm sure all of these right here are clues to what's truly, truly happening. Look at that. Copernicus. The view of the... I can't read that. Can anybody read Sanskrit? Is that what this is? Sanskrit? I don't know what it is, or some kind of different writing. Why would they say that? I couldn't even tell you what that is, but look at this. This right here, you can see these in the sky at times. You can. I'm supposed to be focusing on this one thing. Gina, you're way off topic, Gina. You need to get back over to Theia. Okay, I'll get back over to Theia. I really will. I'm going to go back over here, because I think all of these are meant to throw everybody off. That's what it's meant to do. Throw everybody off about what's truly happening. Let me come back over here to Theia. Let me come back over here, Gina, and you click in there. Oh, let's see who Theia is. Let's see. In Greek mythology, Theia, also called Euryphaesa, the wide shining, is one of the 12 titans, the children of the earth, goddess Gaia. So she's called Gaia? Okay, well now this is making sense. Okay, now this kind of makes sense now. It is. And the sky goddess Uranus She is the Greek goddess of sight and vision, and by extension, the goddess who endowed gold, silver, and gems with their brilliance and intrinsic value. So, am I understanding this that Theia is like the goddess Gaia inside the earth, like Mother Gaia? She's got trapped inside the earth. Is this what it is? Well, Jim Davidson. Was that Sanskrit? I don't know what it was. I have no idea what it was. It doesn't look like it to me. The comments are like a minute and a half behind me, maybe 2 minutes behind me. You this right here is Theia Gaia. I gotta find out, is Theia Gaia. Theia and Gaia, Gaia, Gaia? Yes, okay, let me look. Oh my gosh, I probably spelt it wrong. Okay. Oh no, they got collision. Here, let's get it, you all. The collision between Theia and Earth brought water to our planet. Let's see it, you all. In a recent study by Nature Astronomy planetologists at the University of Münster in Germany said the collision between Gaia and Theia triggered the formation of life on Gaia. It persists that large quantities of water were transferred from Theia onto Gaia. You are this? Now, really, what if this is like this? They're trying to say that's like two physical planetary-like objects, but what if it's really these type of Greek gods and stuff, mythology, and they're just using different types of symbolism to say what's really going on? Because I know symbolism is really big. They could be using the symbolism. Hello. Our water is from outer space. Yes. Did you not know that your water was from outer space? That's exactly where it's at, in case you did not know. Let me see if we got any images between them. We got Theia and Earth. They brought the water to the planet, and that's what it looks like. It's a black screen. Okay, that's what it is. You ain't going to get nothing else on it, so we're not going to look at it. We're not going to look at it. But I wanted to see them both. The Greek goddess of light. Okay, Theia is the child. Now we got to find out who Theia is, because we want to know what the Greek mythology. My feet are getting so hot in these socks. Got to get them off. Theia is the child of the earth goddess Gaia. Okay, Gaia gave birth to Theia. And the sky god Uranus, as were all 11 of her siblings. So that's 12. Is it 12? Theia, whose name literally translates to the goddess or divine. The Greek goddess of light and vision, referred to Theia in ancient texts, the wide shining. You all, this is so wild. This stuff right here, this impact. I want to see Theia, the goddess of light. Okay, we want to see Theia, what she looks like. Okay, let's see you. I want to see the I guess this is oh, do you all think that truly, now this is serious, do you think that these gods and stuff existed? They very well could existed, because you know what you've got. You've got the Anunnaki, you got all these Greek mythology, you got Hercules, you got Medusa, you got the Titan in the ocean. You got different types of gods and goddesses in mythology. Where did that come from? Is it all just make-believe and there's no truth to any of it? And then they tried to spin it into the history of the earth, and now like earth is made from fragments. There's got to be much more to it. And why didn't they knock her nose off her? Have you noticed, this is what has really been interesting. Have you noticed that some of the women throughout the history that, they were etched in stone and stuff, they knocked their faces off. He didn't want you to see the faces of the women and the role that women played. They didn't want to see it at all, you all. It's not very nice. It isn't, if you think about it. I want to see her. We want to see what Wiki Fandom said about her. The wife and the sister of Hyperion. Hyperion. Is that a planet? Is Hyperion a planet? She is not shown much in mythology. Why? Why isn't she? It is known that she was also presided over the bright blue sky. She was also the goddess that gave gold, silver, and other gems with their sparkle or brightness. That's why the shining titaness. She was a titan. A titan. Okay, so you all, we got that. Let's see who these other people were down here. Oh, she's got all these. Kronos ate his kids. He swallowed the people in his belly. He was really gross. Wait. Is he supposed to come back? Is Kronos supposed to come back, you all? This is really wild. You don't want to look at him. You don't want to look at Kronos, because he's not got any good pictures of himself either. Jeannie, you're supposed to be talking about Theia. I know I am. I wanted to see. So this is her brothers and sisters right here, the siblings. And there are 12. Let's count them. Let's see how many there are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You think they just made this up? They could have made them up. That's okay, you all. We're not going to look at it. We're not going to look at that. I don't want to look at it. I don't. All I know is an alien world might be hiding inside the earth. Right here, you can see it. Dense spots buried beneath the earth's surface might be actual chunks of an ancient planet. But they also said that the poles were shifting inside the earth. Remember that? They said that around 3 or 4 months ago. And could we have poles inside the earth if Theia is inside the earth? Could we? Could we have the shifting? With the primordial embryo planet, Theia. Embryo planet. Are we an embryo planet? I don't want to be called an embryo planet. Well, let's look at this. Scientists grew a mouse embryo outside of the womb. Are humans next? Do you think that they can grow another Earth? If they could grow, maybe they could create just picture this as parallel Earths. Scientists wanted to find the parallel Earths. They did. So to have an embryo planet, a parallel Earth, scientists, so they can learn from it. Let's see. Yeah, they want to have a parallel world. They found it. Parallel universe, a multiverse, a mirrored world. It's an unseen mirror world where particles interact with our world online only via gravity. It's probably the other veil. They are attempting to open a portal to a parallel universe. They want to. They make human clones. They make human clones. They make clones of people, multiple people. So you don't know who's who. But they're saying Earth was it's an embryo planet because it has fragments of Theia on the inside of it. They're trying to create it, you all. They spotted it. That would be like an embryo planet. One right next to ours. How will you get to the one like that? But would a parallel Earth have Theia on the inside also? Would it? How could they do that at the core, really? I don't know how they could. How would you like to be reaching out and then somebody reaches back and touches you? Would you like that? Look at this. How could this happen? You see all those different theories out there. It's kind of like the metaverse making another type of reality, but it's not a real world. It's like if these go together, they be the embryo. Elon, what are you talking about? Oh. You know, this is too wild. I don't really care for the theory of Theia. I can't really wrap my mind around it because it really doesn't sound too plausible. It doesn't leave nothing to the imagination. It doesn't leave room for the hollow earth. It doesn't leave room for, well, the molten lava like that. It doesn't really... There's too many theories. There's way too many theories, you all, as I'm going to say. So now Theia was a goddess. Theia and Gaia. Gaia gave birth to Theia. Even though Theia was a rogue planet like Mars that crashed somewhere in the earth, and fragments got in the earth, and then it made the moon with the gravity, made the moon cluster together. This is the strangest theory I've heard. It really is, you all. I'm done with that strange theory. If you hadn't heard of it, now we've heard about it. The fragments and the magnetic field formed the moon, and Gaia gave birth to Theia inside the earth. And Theia was a goddess, a titan. That I'm going to go, you all. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Cherokee tree, honey. All so-called planets are named after the many deities. And there's supposed to be the theory that there's islands in the sky, the stars and stuff like that, too. Why so many theories to throw everybody off? You can have your own imagination and you can talk about and imagine anything. You can. It's a pretty picture. Nice graphics. Yeah. So that's the Theia. Primordial. Embryotic planet. Have a wonderful evening, you all. Love you.